Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Dash Brandon. Today we're going to be talking about the Hot Mix pistol. It just came out tonight, Wednesday, September. It's the month changed now. It's September 4th. I know what day it is, I promise. It's a Wednesday, at least here in the US. So, what does this pistol do? Well, it's obviously got the boombox aesthetics that we are coming to. Well, I mostly like them. This kind of reminds me of my childhood with a Walkman. I remember getting one when I was like, oh god, how old was I? Like 9 or 10 I got a Walkman, and my brother wouldn't let me listen to The Offspring, especially that song about driving. I think it's called Damn It. I don't know, I forget, but because I was too young to be hearing that type of language. That's my little piece of personal information for you tonight. So, what does this weapon do? This weapon hitting an enemy with this weapon has a small chance to cause it and nearby enemies to dance and take a fire affliction damage for a short duration. Does not affect enemies that have recently been dancing. Dance does not affect miss monsters or bosses, just like all the other weapons. It fires a pair of sonic blasts that pierce enemies. Boasts a large clip size with low recoil. As you can see here, we don't have a magazine roll and we're sitting at 30 rounds, which means if it's shooting a pair, it's going to only actually give you 15 shots. This hot mix will really get your feet moving. As you can see, I have 2 crit rating and 2 crit damage rolls. I had 3 crit rating because I was re-rolling things, and the critical hit chance only changed by 7.5%. We went from 51% down to 43.5% by adding 90% crit damage. So I think this is going to be a pretty good way to roll this weapon. You could even get more intense, because this is what part of our build right here. You could get more intense and get more damage on top of it. It looks like you cannot get triple critical damage, because that would just be ridiculous, right? That would just be crazy talking. Seeing as how this weapon causes fire affliction damage, you could take the hero loadout that will give you extra affliction damage. The other things you can put in slot 1 are damage and reload. In slot 2 you can do crit rating, damage, weapon stability. In the middle slot you can only do energy, physical, and fire, which is different from all the other weapons that we've looked at so far in this set. You cannot do water or nature damage with this weapon. For the 4th slot we have crit rating, reload speed, durability, and damage, and we don't have a reload speed buff, but we're sitting at 1.4 seconds, so that's actually a really good spot to be sitting without having a reload speed roll on the weapon. For the last one we have critical damage, critical rating, damage to miss monsters and bosses, and damage to dancing enemies. Seeing as how we have a small chance of making them dance, I'm really interested in seeing what that feels like. This is more of a hot takes video / review, and we're talking about the build that we did. Here is the hero build. I had to unslot this guy. He's part of the OG sub, but I've always thought he looked kind of douchey, just personally. Like I didn't like the look of him at all. But then they came out with Beetlejuice, and she did the same thing back in the day, so I just made my Beetlejuice amazing. But this guy had to get unslotted because what I was trying to do here with this build is make an SMG build, because there will probably be an SMG of these weapons that also worked for pistols. So what we have is we have make it count, critical damage on SMGs and pistols, we have preemptive strike, we have blaze of glory that does pistol and SMG damage by 35% after we phase shift. We have fumble, which is a new favorite of mine. That and survivalist I can see in a lot of loadouts, not every loadout per se, but a lot of them. We have locked and reloaded, which goes in a lot of weapon loadouts of mine. In fact, I think all of them might have that at this point. Survivalist, we just went over that. Keep us alive. You could put going coconuts here. I'm not sure if there's another damage boost that we could put here for pistols and SMGs, but Survivalist is going to help keep us alive. We are Beetlejuice. We only have 232,000 health and 116,000 shield before we add teammates into the mix. And we have Hipshot. Had to unslot him from the collection book just so that I could put him in this slot and make it a pistol slash SMG build, because we had a soldier here that did assault rifles and SMGs. But with this way, it all works out. This increases our pistol and SMG damage by 17%. Does not stack with assault damage, which is what I had in the slot before, and that was before I was realizing that I had to change it out. Where's assault damage? There's assault damage. You can get that from the snowman right there. We're gonna go back to Hipshot. Alright, so let's find a mission and load into it. I'm gonna have to take myself off private. Oh, friends, private, same thing. I actually spent some V-Bucks today too. It made me feel real bad. We're actually... we could do a jail build here. Today was the first time I actually saw a jail build implemented in a mission with somebody. And it's really interesting. I really have to give props to the person that figured that out. That's pretty awesome that you can basically solo any data mission. I'm not sure if it works in other missions. You guys can tell me if it does. I'm eyeballing this drops of rain here. Ooh, and there's lightning too. Let's do this. See if we can find a public lobby. Of course there's not going to be a public lobby, but we'll try it anyways. With our new hot mix pistol. I forgot that I was on camera and now I'm all like self-conscious and drinking my water. And I've been like slouching this whole time. I'm so tired. I just got back from vacation. And yeah, today was the first day back at work. I had a 6 day weekend. The struggle was real at work today. You guys know how it is. Look at Beetlejuice. Doesn't she look great? We could have gotten a soldier slash SMG build, but why would I not want to use Beetlejuice? That's my main question right now. She's been my favorite since that event. That was in October of the very first year she came out. When I got that poster back there. You can't see that poster. Let's see if we can bump it up some. I got that poster from the devs as a reward from Reddit. I randomly won. Sorry for the shaky cam. I did my best. I just have a little C922 Logitech camera to do all this with. I don't have anything fancy. Nothing fancy. So, Beetlejuice came out in October. The game came out in July. So, 4 months of playing the game. And then she came out. I was in love. And yes, I totally and completely meant to deploy my drone right there. Completely. I also have to fix my sprint button. Oh, we got a friend. No, we don't want shift. Not that kind of guy today. Alright, so, as you can see, I'm wielding the whole suite of weapons over here that we have from the set. This worries me slightly.
Something weird is
Oh,
happening in
look
the
at how
zone.
tiny that gets when you aim.
The husk encampments are going berserk and spawning huge
It's a
waves of
little
enemies.
bit further
Whatever's happening, we need to stop
than
it from spreading.
the shotgun, which
When you find
I'm
an
a
active
little bit
encampment,
worried
be
about.
ready to fight until the end.
But we'll see.
According to my data, we have 20 minutes to neutralize the target.
I do like that I can AMC
Search
on
the
her.
zone and keep an eye out for any
Blank
encampments
has
that
joined
look
the
angrier
team.
than usual.
Killer
I'll keep an eye out from
115B.
here.
Hello, friend. Alright, let's see. Let's see how bad we can be here.
That's one.
Oh,
Take
there's
it down.
random mobs.
Take out the enemies to clear the encampment.
Okay, so we're just... Oh, that chance is actually pretty good. It reloads fast. Ah! Okay. Another thing that I didn't think about. Oh, we found a football. So, one thing that I didn't think about is we're fighting water enemies. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, we're not shredding him per se, but we're doing some damage. We're doing some damage. He's 132. Killer 15B. Save me. Thank you. You're the best. Don't worry, we'll kill this guy. And then we'll go over here and we'll kill this guy. I would make him dance if I could, but I can't do that. Alright, we just need some crits. There we go. Ooh, hello. Oh no. You trapped me. Can't we... Okay, so the dance thing does not always seem to proc. But it seemed like it was proccing pretty regularly there. I didn't think about the fire damage here on the water enemies. That's a little bit scary. Especially because we might have a whole lot of fire enemies. Or a whole lot of water enemies, sorry. I'm in the moment. I'm in the moment, killing the things. Oh, hello. Yeah, heal me, please.
There it is.
I gotta say, I kind of like the whole dancing thing. It's kind of good. Okay, if we're moving, this reticle gets bigger. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm also not a big fan of accidentally bumping my mouse and going the wrong way. We're going the right way now, though. Alright, so moving reticle gets bigger. Stationary, nice and small. Oh, I wanted to make him dance. I wanted to make him dance. That's okay. We already know what happens to these boys when they dance. We cannot thread the needle on him. That's disconcerting. That kind of breaks the weapon. That kind of breaks the weapon that we can't even shoot this boy. And when he was going to dance there, yeah. So we can thread the needle. I know we can thread the needle with the sniper rifle. I don't think we can do it with the shotgun. You could put this weapon on energy damage and do the energy splash damage as well. If you were not wanting to pick up the fumbled footballs, or if you were not wanting survivalist, if you want to go full damage. I doubt that the electricity could activate the dance, but it would be interesting nonetheless. Alright. The range is not good. Not as far as I would expect on a pistol, to be completely honest. And can we get custom keybinds already? Or at least all the abilities on the right damn buttons? Can we just have all the same abilities on all the same buttons? So I can stop looking like a moron every time I record on a different Outlander than the one I've been playing for 2 weeks. So the bullet does have some travel time, which is a little bit on the bad side. But it is doable. It is, you can work with it. Yeah. Alright, so hot take on the weapon. Against nature, not bad. Against refrigerator bros, pretty bad, because you gotta get around the shield. There's ways to do that, I understand that, but that's not the point right now. The moving spread kind of sucks a lot. I still wish that hitting a mist monster would make the stuff around it dance, even if it's not going to make it dance. The proc rate seems kind of low. Please, die. Oh no. I am not the best player in this game. In fact, I am far from the best player in this game. You don't watch me because I'm good at this game. Let's just put it that way. You watch me because I'm hopefully somewhat entertaining. And I give you a good take on weapons. Let's see if we can make... Oh, I wanted to make him drop it. While you're moving and not holding your right click to aim, it gets real bad real fast. Oh no. Now's the time. Oh, we're gonna die. I hate to tell you guys this, but we're gonna have to reset this encampment. I don't like that they can move while dancing. It's not how dancing works. Oh, they rezzed. We're all good. Hey look, they didn't pick up my stuff. That was nice of them. Alright, so the spread's a little bad when you're moving.
Get ready for more, Commander.
Sorry, Mr. Skull Trooper Man. I feel like the other two aren't really helping. Or maybe they're rezzed. I don't know. Maybe they gotta come back for the rewards. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. We're talking about a weapon right now. Against nature, it's good. Against fridges, it's bad. Against propanes, we haven't seen yet. Against water, it's bad. Yeah. I think that can pretty much wrap it up. The proc rate is not great, so I would not suggest going with the damage on dancing enemies. That's just a personal choice.
That's one. Take it down.
I guess against the fridge, it doesn't matter if you can get around the fridge or if you can shoot someone next to the fridge. Because if you shoot someone next to the fridge and everyone starts dancing, it doesn't matter all of a sudden. I am trying to proc a dancer now. Really? Wow. We cannot proc a dance no matter what we do here. Alright, I was trying to do that, but you know, things happen. I wanted to make sure that they dropped the shield as well. Okay. The shield bro is not dancing, which is going to be a problem. Alright, we got that to happen. And then he died. The damage on it feels pretty good for the most part. I just want to be clear, I'm not doing the work on these guys. On this weapon. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can get a dancing shield guy. There we go. Oh, he's dancing with his shield now. That's interesting. And hopefully unintentional. Because that makes them incredibly hard to deal with. Oh no. Oh, okay, I guess they must have changed that, because before the sniper would make them drop their shield. Or was that the shotgun? That was the shotgun that made them drop the shield.
Check out your map.
Did we get our reward? I want that.
10 minutes left. Stay the course.
I must have got it. Feels bad. Where is it? Now I need to test the shotgun to make sure that they haven't changed something. I feel like they have, though. I feel like they probably changed the way the dance works with the shielders. And probably the propanes, too. Which is going to be unfortunate if they changed it with the propanes. Because making the dance was a really good way of getting them to drop their shit. Now I kind of want to find a propane just laying around. See if we can find one. Someone likes their boost pads. They're not propanes. Hello. Alright, let's use a shotgun on a pistol SMG build. It's gonna be great. No. There goes the one over there. Is there someone else here? Oh no, I reset it. There's no one else here. Seeing a bunch of enemies dancing is really satisfying, I'll give it that. Alright. Well, with no one joining us, I suppose we should go look for our propane. So, we're going to go ahead and cut here, and we will see you if we make a propane. I will give this weapon a recommend on a limited basis.
Sorry.
The affliction dot is fire, so be aware of that. There's no propane down there. I'm really hoping for one. Looks like these guys are content with no super encampments, which feels so strange to me. I was always under the impression that you would want to get it done as fast as you can. Anyways, we're gonna cut here, I think. Nah, we'll keep it going. Oh, there's propane. Alright. Okay, propane still drops his propane. That's really all I wanted to make sure. And he has nothing to throw here. And I wanted to test the cooldown on dancing, and then I realized that doing it with the pistol was probably a really bad idea. Alright, so you're not going to rely on anything for affliction damage, right? So, here we go. Hot take, review, final thoughts. The weapon. I like it. But mostly because I like to make things dance. It has double crit chance and crit damage rolls, which make it good. You can make it fire if you choose. In fact, if you want, it could be your main fire weapon that has double crit chance, double crit damage, can cause things to dance. However, you also have to remember that you can't make a miss monster dance. You can snare them with weapons that let you snare. You can afflict them with weapons that let you afflict. But you can't snare them. And sometimes it just feels bad. Or you can't make them dance. I would love to make them dance, but it would probably be broken. Alright, now that we've cut out that epic sneeze, we can say that I would recommend this be your main fire weapon if you do not already have one. You have to be good at getting around the fridge bros. Also, the fridge bros seem to be reacting strangely. I'm not a fan of the travel time or the fact that you cannot thread the needle even when you're standing still on these boys. So I'm really not a fan of that.
5 minutes left.
And there we go. I guess that's that. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for... I'd like to thank Sony Vegas for editing and being able to edit out my epic sneeze that I just had. It's been a very long day. Hopefully we can get this out tonight. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Dash Brandon. Like and subscribe if you would like to see more. My creator code is showing up right now. If you would like to help me, then be sure to use my supported creator code on Epic Games. It helps me not only in Fortnite, but if you use it on the Epic Games store, it helps. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.